Look at this. Here's all the stuff. I guess we can go ahead and just like get right to it, guys. All right. There she is. There's my magazine. Okay, this is fancy and professional. Thank you, Violet. I worked really hard all day today. I was like, I should have done clothes. I should have done shoes. I should have done workout stuff like yoga mats. So I don't know if there's any additional reads recommended that we would like to get into at a future date. Go ahead and let me know. But today is going to be pretty strictly like beauty products and things like that. There are things in here that are like genderless. So don't think that this is just girls only. Like this is anyone who just like likes to take care of themselves. I definitely included some things in here where I'm like, Spence loves this too. All right, cuties, here's my recommended list for 2025. Here's our contents, cuties. I have a little introductory page just kind of like about me because everybody is different. So if you want to just learn more about like my hair type, my skin type, just general like lifestyle things about me, you can read those. And then we'll have shower essentials, body care, skincare basics, skincare treats, makeup for complexion, eyes, and lips, and then we will wrap things up with hair and fragrance. Okay, let's get into it. So this is about me. Hi, I'm Red. I have normal to dry skin. My hair is very thick and it's mostly straight, maybe just like a little bit wavy. I'm very, very pale. And then I have blue eyes and red hair. I get freckles easy. I burn easy. My eyelashes and my eyebrows are naturally blonde. And then lifestyle wise, I love to be girly for stream, but I'm also very active. I'm at the studio. I'm sweating. I'm teaching. I'm yapping. So I need stuff that like I can blend really quick and easy, but also is going to withstand like a hard workout. So I feel like things that are like important to me when it comes to like beauty products is that it like lasts a long time, that it looks fresh, and that it's really easy to apply. So those are kind of the things that I look for. If something is like too much of a fuss to put on, it's not going to last. All right. So the first category I have for you guys is shower essentials. I am a Pantene girly, okay? I was using Salon shampoo and conditioner. I was using high-end shampoo and conditioner, and I just kept on feeling like it wasn't actually cleaning my hair. I feel like things have just been getting so expensive that I was like, I cannot be bothered to spend $30 on just my shampoo and then another $30 on just my conditioner. Like, who can afford that? That's just crazy. I would rather take that money and spend it on literally anything else. And so I switched back to Pantene, and you guys, it's great. It's good. And I have never looked back. This bottle, I want to say, is like $6. $6 for the shampoo, $6 for the conditioner. And this is the volume line. So the volume is my favorite because that's always what I'm like looking for in a hair product. So I really, really love this. I feel like it really hydrates and makes your hair shiny, but it doesn't weigh it down. And because it has the bad stuff that like the expensive shampoos leave out, those are the things that clean your hair. It's got some sulfates in it. It's got fragrance in it. It's got all of this stuff that could be like, whatever. I need it to clean my hair. I need it to scrub. I have not looked back from this ever since I made the switch. I think that this is so nice. I think it smells really good. I think my hair stays clean for a long time. I really could not recommend anything else to you. Anyway, guys, this is what I use for my shampoo. Okay, let's talk about body wash. I have two that I really like. I use these for different things, okay? This Native one is my favorite if I am stinky, okay? I can smell it right now. It smells so good. It smells so good. So if I've had an intense workout and I sweat, if I was doing Versa Climber at the studio and I'm like, I want to feel squeaky clean, this is what I reach for. But I will say this suds up so much, and I don't know how they do it because it's sulfate free. I don't know how it's making the bubbles that it's making, because usually it's like the sulfates that like get that like sudsy effect. But like I see a lot of people in chat saying that they use Native body wash, and like this really will suds up. And like I feel like just a little bit you can get it all over your body so it lasts a really long time. I feel like Cashmere and Rain, it is giving like a rainy day and like, I don't know, just clean laundry, but also I don't know, it's manly. I love a manly scent. If anyone has any other like scents of this that I need to try out, let me know, because yeah, I'm a big fan and I really think that this is so nice when I want to feel squeaky clean. I like the lavender one from Native. I like lavender too, and I am oftentimes a nighttime shower. The lavender one could be nice before bed. Okay, so this is like a great budget option. I feel like this isn't too expensive and it really does a really nice job. So that's this one. And then this one is like my special treat. If I'm getting ready for like a date with Spence, if I'm getting ready to go out with my girlfriends, sometimes if I'm just getting ready for stream and I want to feel like cute and girly and I want to smell really nice, this is what I'm going for. I don't use this all the time because it's a little bit more expensive, but this is so hydrating on your skin. It claims to be a skin renewing body wash, and it's also sulfate free, and it has retinol mimicking cacao oil. So it doesn't have retinol in it, but it has an oil that kind of acts like a retinol, and that it will kind of help like firm and tighten and brighten your skin, which is always something that I'm looking for in my body care. I oftentimes get like little bumps on my skin, or I don't know, start to feel a little bit dull, and I feel like this helps renew my skin. It says it is a skin renewing body wash, and I would agree with that. This is their classic 68 scent, which is my favorite scent. Smells so good. This has Brazilian jasmine, pink dragon fruit, and ocean air. There's something yummy about it. Well, to me, this just smells like quintessential girly girl. I feel so feminine when I use this scent. It's so nice. There's gonna be a lot of this pink color and this brand in this entire Reds Recommended because like I'm just genuinely like so obsessed with this stuff. It's so good. It's just so, so good. I feel like it's really girly girl and so feminine, and that's my favorite thing about it. I kind of like structured the magazine in terms of like my routine, like if I was gonna get ready, like in what order I would do it. So we just showered, and now we're out of the shower and we gotta moisturize, okay? If you just need a general everyday lotion that you don't wanna think too much about, you don't wanna fuss with it, it doesn't smell like anything, it's just gonna make your skin look so nice. This is from Naturium, and this is their Biolipid Restoring Body Lotion. I feel like it's a really good, not too cheap, but not too expensive line that is really putting good ingredients first. They also have amazing body washes. They have an amazing sunscreen. It's a woman-run business. And yeah, $16 for this huge bottle. My favorite thing about this is that it just disappears into your skin. I hate getting out of the shower and feeling greasy. And so if I have a lotion that's gonna make me feel greasy, I'm not gonna put it on. I'm just gonna have dry skin. This is one that I always feel like, yeah, I can put that on really quick. It says on the bottle that it has omega fatty acids, shea butter, B vitamins, and sodium PCA. So this lotion moisturizes skin with no greasy residue. And they even include the pH level. I love this from Naturium. The Biolipid Restoring Body Lotion is so good. $16, big old bottle. You will not regret it. Okay, now this next one, I need you to trust me, okay? This is amlactin. Amlactin has 12% lactic acid in it. If you have keratosis pilaris, where you get the bumps on your arms, this will get rid of it in 2 days. It's not sexy, it smells a little bit weird, but it truly will give you the softest skin of your life. That's what I have. I'm gonna run and buy this. Thanks. It is the only thing I have ever used, and I have used so many different things for my KP, and this is the only thing that has ever cleared it up. It's a magic product, so I'm a big fan. I'm absolutely sold on this, and I don't think it's that expensive, and it really does work. I would say this is like for renewal. This one is so very good. We're coming back to my favorite line. This baby, Sol de Janeiro Bella Flor Elastic Cream. It has the same scent as the body wash, jasmine, pink dragon fruit, and then ocean air type of scent. It smells like girly girl. It has that retinol mimicking oil in it that really does give you an instant snatch, and it does. Anyway, this is really nice, and it is kind of fancy. It's definitely kind of expensive. If you were interested in trying out all of these, they have that like on the go travel kit that comes with a mini one of these, a mini one of these, and then a mini of the spray. I love this. She's that girl. She's gonna make your skin look so nice. You're gonna smell so good. And one of my favorite memories with this product, like where I feel like I really fell in love with this, I remember Spence and we were just starting to date, and I got out of the shower before I went to hang out with him, and I put this all over, and then I got to his house and I was like, can I borrow a hoodie? I borrowed his hoodie and I was wearing this. He goes to work the next day. He's texting me. He's like, I smell you. He said he was smelling me all day just because I had this on my skin and then I wore his hoodie. So I don't know if you're trying to cast a mystical spell on a man or something, you know, this'll do it. All right. I wanted to have a page just for the basics. I feel like everybody's trying to sell you something and everybody's trying to tell you that you need like a 12-step skincare routine. And I just want to be someone to come here and say that you don't. You need 3 basic things. And I would recommend these 3. My favorite cleanser ever. I love her so much. This is the Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser from Crave Beauty. This cleanser is so good. It removes your makeup. It removes your sunscreen. It takes everything off. I don't want to try a new cleanser. I don't want to. I just want to use this one. It's almost like if an oil cleanser and a gel cleanser had a baby. There's something about it that really does like remove your makeup, remove your sunscreen, which I always have a hard time getting that sunscreen off my face at the end of the day. So if you were only going to use one cleanser, you can't be bothered to double cleanse. It's her. This is your girl. And I want to say it's like 16 bucks. I love her so much. I've used her for 5 years. At this point, it's like almost been 6 years. It boosts antioxidant levels and supports a healthy skin barrier, all while leaving skin feeling calm, cleansed, and quenched. I agree. I think that the price is right. I think you get quite a bit of it. I'm a big fan. After you cleanse your face, if you put nothing else on in terms of serums or eye creams or whatever, you're gonna need a moisturizer. This is one that if I've ever been like on a budget or like I can't afford a more expensive moisturizer, or maybe my skin's acting up and I just want to go back to something basic, I go back to this one so many times. This is just, it's ultra lightweight. It sinks right into the skin. Anyone can use this. It's not gonna irritate anyone's skin. And yeah, it's really, really good. It's a classic. You can't go wrong. I got so many items. This is my favorite sunscreen. So if you remember Naturium, we talked about Naturium earlier with the body lotion. This sunscreen is goated with the sauce, okay? If you wear makeup and you hate wearing sunscreen under your makeup because it always makes your makeup look bad, this will not do that to you. That is the #1 reason that I like it. It's just like, it looks really nice under makeup. And because it looks good under makeup, I use it. Because I've used so many sunscreens in the past, you guys, where they break up my makeup and then I'm not using them. I'm not gonna touch them. It doesn't feel greasy, not at all. Not at all. Here, I'll put a little on my hand here. So it's white, but then rubs out to be completely clear. So this is great for all skin tones. Yeah, as you can see, it's just more of like a moisturizer. Like it's not greasy at all, but it will give a little bit of hydration. This is SPF 50. Broad spectrum. It has organic chemical sunscreen filters plus niacinamide, which is great for your skin. It's very brightening. And 3-O-ethyl ascorbic acid. I don't know what that does, but like I said, the owner of this brand, she knows her stuff. So I'm like, whatever you say, ma'am, I will put it on my face. And this is really nice. Everybody needs sunscreen, okay? Every single person. If you have skin, you should put sunscreen on. And now here's like the best page. These are my skincare treats. The first one is an oil cleanser. Anua is a really great, affordable Korean beauty brand. So this is Anua, the Heartleaf Pore Control Cleansing Oil. I like to use this as a double cleanser before I get into the shower. If I have like makeup on or sunscreen on, I'll put this on outside of the shower, get into the shower, wash it off, and then use this, and my skin is squeaky clean. I also use this product when I'm super lazy. So if I cannot be bothered to like actually wash my face in like a proper sense, you know, maybe I've been out with my girls. Maybe we've been hitting the town. It's just one of those nights and I can't be bothered. I rub this all over my face, and then I take a wet washcloth and I wipe everything off, and it gets all your makeup off. Is it a perfect cleanse? I don't know. My skin isn't mad about it. And I feel like taking things off in a lazy way is better than not taking them off at all. I really, really love this. It's good for the girls who want an extra deep clean, and it's good for the girlies who are feeling really lazy. Also, when I say girlies, that is not a gendered term. That means all the cuties, all right? Anyone who likes to take care of their skin, okay? The next product is also from Anua. If I had to pick a top 5 out of everything in this entire magazine, this is gonna make that list. Like, it really is so simple, and that is why I love it. I just feel like it soothes my skin. So if you have redness in your skin, this will really help calm that redness. After I get out of the shower, first thing that goes on my skin, this. When I'm getting ready in the morning, first thing that goes on my cleansed skin, this. I use this twice a day minimum every single day. I bathe in this if I could. I would put this everywhere on my body if I could. It is definitely really, really hydrating on the skin, soothing. It pairs nicely under everything, and I love her. You could use this all day, every single day. You know what would be so nice? If they put this in like a spray bottle. Anua, I know you're listening. You should put this in a spray bottle. You should let us. That's the only thing that would make it better. All right. I want to be able to douse myself in it. So big fan of her. And then the next one, I've been maybe using this 3 months. As you can see, I still have quite a few in there because I do not use this every single day, besties, because this is retinol. For me, it works best for my skin to use retinol every second day, sometimes every third day if I feel like my skin is getting sensitive. If you're gonna use retinol, you gotta listen to your skin. If it's telling you like, hey, I'm dry, like please no more, like take a day off. These are so nice. This is from Rock, clinically proven, and it's retinol correction line smoothing night serum capsules. I'm 29. If you're around my age and you want to start like preventing the wrinkles from coming, I think that this is really, really nice. Sorry if I missed it. How do you even use something like that? Like the whole capsule thing kind of confuses me. Okay, absolutely, Jessie. Thank you for asking. You take your little capsule. They are biodegradable. But you take this little tab here, you twist it until it pops, okay? So now the top is off and you just throw that part away. What I do is I squeeze a little bit on my forehead, a little bit on my cheeks, a little bit on my chin, and that uses up the whole capsule for me. And then I rub it all into my skin. But I'll show you the texture of it. I don't know if you can see, it's completely clear, but it's oily. So this is gonna be super, super hydrating. And I feel like because it's like suspended in an oil, it doesn't irritate my skin as much. A lot of retinol is really expensive, guys. This isn't too bad. It's not gonna be the cheapest retinol you can buy, but it's really a more affordable option. In the mornings, after I use these at night, I feel like my skin is like looking snatched, looking good. And I do feel like those little fine lines that I was noticing, they're like basically gone now. So something to know about retinol is you cannot use it with vitamin C. It will make your skin freak out. If you're gonna use retinol, I just wanted to put that little disclaimer out there because I feel like a lot of people don't know that. Do not use this in the morning. And if you're gonna use this at night, in the morning, you're gonna put your sunscreen on. When I use retinol, even if it's cloudy outside, even if I'm not gonna leave my house, I put sunscreen on just in case. The next one, we have these Medicube Pink PDRN collagen gel masks. I know some of you hotties have used these. This mask is the best face mask ever. I don't know if I ever need to try a different face mask. The hardcore girlies will sleep in these. I got sensory issues. I can't do that. I'll leave these on at least an hour. So it goes on kind of like thick. And then as the gel and the collagen and the PDRN like penetrate into your skin, it turns clear. So once it's clear, then I'll peel it off. These are so good. They're magical. Anything that Medicube makes with this like pink PDRN stuff, I'm eating it up, okay? If you have a big event coming up, this is gonna give you that like really special feeling. Your makeup is gonna go on so smooth. It's gonna look so nice. So favorite face mask ever. I love it so much. I picked up this vegan collagen eye serum. This is from a brand called Axis Y. This is really, really nice. It's definitely a eye serum and not an eye cream. It's gonna be thin, it's gonna be lightweight, it's gonna wear really nicely under your makeup. But guys, look at this tip. So you push down on this button and then it like oozes the serum out from around this, and then you use the cool metal rolly ball to rub it into your skin. And I'll sit there for a minute, really rubbing it in. I'll go into my crease up here. I'll really take some time and like massage the product into my skin. It really feels nice. It's like clean. I don't have to like stick my finger into any like tubs or something. Why do so many eye creams come in that packaging where you have to like stick your finger into a tub? I don't want to do it. I want it to be in a pump or I want it to be in a squeezy tube. And so I really like that. And I really feel like this has made a big difference. And it's K-Beauty. It's K-Beauty and it's not too expensive. Up next, we have more pink PDRN. I'm almost out of this. Look at this. I need to order another one. That's all I have left. So when this is full, there's like a whole bunch of little pink balls in there. And so you take the little spoon that it comes with. I scoop one of those up and then I rub it into my skin. And that is what I use on the nights that I do not use the number 8 moisturizer. So this is a little bit lighter, a little bit more of a gel, and I do use it as like my final step moisturizer. This is also really, really gorgeous under makeup. I put this on today before I did my makeup, and I was putting my makeup on. I was like, this is just going on so nice and so smooth. This is my favorite. They have a vitamin C one, they have a hyaluronic acid one, and they have a niacinamide one. So depending on your skin type, they might have one of these little capsule creams that work better for you. What does the salmon one do again? So it's gonna help stimulate collagen growth, fill in fine lines. It's more anti-aging. The number one thing that I'm focusing on with my skincare these days is preventing the wrinkles from getting here in the first place. So typically when I'm looking at like, oh, if I could brighten, if I could do anti-aging, if I could do hydrating or whatever, I am always going to pick like the anti-aging one. Like I said, they have so many other ones. So feel free to shop around on the Medicube Ulta page and see what else they have. But I'm a big fan. I love her. Okay, the next one, oh, this one is so good. So remember how I was talking about like if there was like a top 5, this is making that list. So is this. This is the Prequel Multi-Quench Plumping Hydration Serum. This is the most hydrating serum I have ever used. You can get this at Target as well and Amazon. And everything that this brand does, I'm so impressed with. I use this every single day, twice a day. I will never, ever, ever do my makeup without putting both of these on first. And I will not go to bed doing my skincare routine without both of these. They're in every single routine that I have. This is just so good. And as you can see, I'm almost out. I barely have anything in there. I've heard Prequel is really good. I love everything that this brand does. They just came out with a retinol too. That's actually a retinol, which is supposed to be a stronger version of retinol. That has piqued my interest. I cannot give enough love to this. Like, I think the people at Prequel are doing such good things. They're giving us such amazing ingredients for such a fair price. So I'm a big fan. Okay, now talking about retinol, talking about like, hey, my skin it's finicky, it's sensitive. I feel you. So this is the Rhode Barrier Butter. I have never in my life used a moisturizer like this. This is like if a regular moisturizer and Aquaphor had a baby, it would be this. She's thick. She's emollient. I had a bad situation with a skincare brand. Basically, I got like a kit of a whole bunch of things from this like one specific brand, and turned out all of it just was like making me break out. So I stopped using everything and I just used this instead, and this saved my skin. This also has 5 fluid ounces in it. That is huge. This is a gigantic bottle. Like, this is going to last you forever. It really is like going to heal your skin and repair your skin barrier. I've tried a lot of things from Rhode and I like them all, but this one is like the most special if you ask me. This is also really nice to use as a makeup primer in the winter time. If you have really, really dry skin in the winter time, if you put this on, your makeup is gonna look so glowy. It's gonna look so nice. I hate spending money on skincare that ends up breaking me out and then it's wasted. Same brand. I was so frustrated, but this was the product that got my skin back on track. I owe her my life. Mwah. She's that girl. I love her. I have never tried a moisturizer like this. Moving right along. Y'all have heard me talk ad nauseum about this guy. This is the VT Riedel Shot in the 100 strength. This is very, very, very gentle microneedling at home. This is not the same as going and getting a professional microneedling treatment, okay? But it just does something to your face. So this has tiny microscopic needles in it. And when you rub it into your skin, you can kind of feel it. It tingles a little bit. It does not hurt. Does not hurt at all. I think they're called spicules. Spicules. And it accelerates ingredient absorption and refines rough skin. I will never forget the first time I used this. I woke up the next morning and I was like, my skin had never felt more soft. This just, I made Spencer touch my face. I would not stop touching my skin. I was having just like texture, like little bumps, like little things where I'm just like, ugh, like I'm not looking smooth the way that I want to. And this is so good. So my routine that I use with this, is again toner. And then I put this on, my favorite serum ever. And then I put this on top. I put the Medicube on top. So this is the last skincare treat that I have. And this is a device. I want to say the mini is about $100. This is amazing. So this, you turn it on and it has red light. So you can do red light. You can also do blue light. Blue light is really good for killing bacteria. If I have an active breakout, I'm going in with the blue light on this bad boy. If I don't know, just wanted to do like some anti-aging, I'm going to do the red light. The red light's really, really nice. And then the metal on this, it sends teeny tiny electrical pulses into your skin. What I like to do is I like to use this with this. So I put this all over my face, a generous amount. And then as the very last thing that I do, I put this all over, and it has different strengths. So I like to use the lightest strength for around my eyes. And then for like my cheeks and my forehead, I go about to the medium strength. I do not go up to the max strength. I use this every time I wash my hair. So that's kind of like my little routine with it. I don't use it every single night. I do think that this is something that you buy one time. You can use it forever. If you are trying to prevent fine lines, wrinkles from forming, I really do think that it does a lot. It's kind of like a NuFace where it like sculpts and like lifts everything up. This like pulses the muscle in your face. It's working out the muscle in your face. It will not work unless you have some sort of like conductive gel. So this works. This moisturizer works. I feel like any moisturizer will work. I've never used one that hasn't, but you can't use it on dry skin. It won't work. We're going to talk about makeup. Now the makeup Rex, I try to keep it just like a little bit more chill. I feel like I'm definitely more of like a skincare person than a makeup person. The first thing that I want to talk about is something I have literally used on and off since high school. And that is this Pixi H2O skin tint. This, I'm not a foundation girl. I don't like foundation. I've tried so many of them. And every time I put foundation on, I also want to put concealer on top of it. I want to do multiple steps, you know? And so if I put the foundation on, I feel like everything I put on top of it looks heavy. I've kind of like broken up with foundation, and I don't have one to recommend to you guys, but this is just a skin tint. It's super, super lightweight. It disappears into the skin, and you can rub this on your face and you don't have to set it. So if I'm going to teach classes at the studio, or it's like really early and I'm going to go get a workout, but I just kind of want to look like not dead, I can rub this in with my hands in the dark and it's gonna look good. You know, I feel like it's just like a foolproof product that I've gone back to so many times. This is also my favorite to wear in the summertime. I feel like it's very friendly with sweat. Like if you start sweating, it doesn't break up the makeup as much. I feel like the sweat can kind of just like go through it, if that makes sense. I love this guy. I think I made Shira buy this at some point. This does not have sunscreen in it. So if you're going to wear this, just make sure that you're putting a sunscreen on underneath it. I also sometimes, if my arms are getting kind of red, I will put this on my body as well. All right, we talked about Miss Skin Tint here. I love her. I bought her for over a decade now. The next one, this is a top 5 ultimate all-time, top 5 holy grail product for me, is the Hourglass Vanish Concealer. This is my ride or die. This is why I don't like foundation. I put it under my eyes, sides of my nose, right here, on my jawline, on my chin, a little on my forehead, and then I do a little like out from my eye to kind of like lift. And I blend it all out. I do not need foundation. This is all I use, and I really do feel like this is just so good. It sits on the skin so nice. It has a really skin-like finish. It doesn't break apart under my eyes. That's like the biggest thing that drives me crazy with concealer is when you put it on, but then it gives you lines under your eyes, and then you have lines on the sides of your mouth. I can't with that. And this one is so good. Also an honorable mention to the Natasha Denona concealer. I also really love that one. If you have more oily skin, I might get the Natasha Denona one. If you have drier skin like I do, I would get the Hourglass. It's so nice. It's so skin-like. It's not too dewy. It's not too matte. It's really just like satin. I don't know. And I feel like if I just use this to like spot conceal and then kind of use it as my foundation, it lasts for a pretty long time. I'll be scraping this out of here. And I think I've used this for like at least 5 years now. I keep going back to her. Right now I'm really pale, so I'm in the shade Birch. in the summertime when I am like fake tanning, I think I go up a couple of shades, and they have a really, really, really amazing shade range. I didn't include it in the recommended, but I do really love Hourglass bronzers and blushes as well. All of their complexion products are so tea. They're so good. And then this, I feel like maybe these two together are just like a dynamic duo, but this is the Kimchi Chic Puff Puff Pass Set and Bake Powder. How fun is that? How fun is that? It's the Puff Puff Pass powder. Okay, and this is so girly. First of all, it's pink. Do you see the way that it's pink? It's a little heart. So that's where the product comes out of. So what I do is I take the lid and I just do like a little, maybe about that much. And then I take the powder puff like this, and I get it all up in there. I smack it around and I tap off the excess, and then I go in. And I only set right there in this little section right here, my upper lip, my chin, down here below the contour line of like my cheek. I just go on the jaw and then on my forehead. I do not put it in like this region, like on my cheeks, because I want my cheeks to look glowy and beautiful and dewy and hydrated. So I don't put powder there. But anyway, this is so good, you guys. The pink color, I feel like really looks incredible with my really fair skin tone. I know that they have more like peachy shades, lilac shades that would be really great with like other darker skin tones, but then they also have translucent and more like actual skin tone kind of colors as well. So Kimchi has a really inclusive shade range, which we absolutely love. And this is the only powder I have ever used that does not crinkle and bunch in my creases. It literally erases my wrinkles. It erases my pores. I have a lot of friends that are like, oh, I don't set, I don't use powder anymore. I don't do that. I need to. I was raised by 2016 beauty YouTube. I need to set with a powder, and this is the best one. It lasts so long. You get a ton of powder in here. 24 grams, almost an ounce of powder. This is my favorite powder ever. It's so special. This is not gonna make you look dead. It's not gonna dry you out, but it will make you look perfect. I don't know. I have nothing but good things to say about her. I love that powder. Okay, the next one, I'm really so sorry to recommend this to you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about this one, because this is the luxury product and it's expensive. Okay, I love this blush. When I ran out of the first one that I bought of these, I was looking high and low for another blush that was gonna do what this one does. She's the only one. She's the only one. This is also so pretty in the crease. I love using this as eyeshadow. It lasts forever. It blurs out your skin. It's so nice. The next product I have here, which I think is so special, the Benefit Tickle Highlighter. This is so pretty. This is so nice. So this is technically a highlighter. As you can see, I cannot wear it as a highlighter because it is darker than my skin tone. So it doesn't really work for me as a highlighter, but this is the prettiest eyeshadow ever. Oh my God. It's exactly the color that I wanted it to be. Do you see how just like blinding and like bright that is? It's so nice. If you wanted to use it as like more of a traditional highlighter and you're pale like me, they have a shade called Cookie that is gorgeous and stunning and beautiful, just like this. But this one on the eyes is so pretty. I love her. I cannot convince myself to buy Cookie because I have this and I have the next product that I'm going to talk about, which is this from Merit. This is the highlighting balm. This is the most natural highlighter ever. A little on your finger. It's just gonna give you like a little bit of dew. This is giving, I just went for a run. Okay, just a little bit of like natural like shine back to your face. One of my favorite things to do with this product is before I put on any makeup, I take it and I rub it under my eyes like this. And then I put my concealer on top of it. It's gonna be the most bright under eye you've ever had. It's gonna be so hydrated because it's like a little bit, it's not oily, but it's got like a little bit of that like natural oil look to it. Anyway, this under the eyes and then put your concealer on and it will change your life. It's so good. Now we're moving on to eyeballs. If I'm stranded on a deserted island and I can only bring one makeup product, for me, it's gonna be brow gel because brows are so important to the face and mine are clear naturally. When I opened up my Sephora advent calendar, I got a clear brow gel in that. And I was like, well, I know I'm not gonna like it because I need it to have a tint. So if you have dark eyebrows, I don't know, you might not need a product like this. There might be a better product for you, but if you have clear brows like me, I really do think that the Benefit Gimme Brow Gel is really good. I think, yeah, up here, I've literally tried every single brow gel. Every single brand that's made one, you name it, I have tried it. This is one of the very few ranges that has redhead girly shades. They have auburn. There are so many brands that make brow products that do not look good with red hair. I do feel like it's really, really natural looking. And this also has, oh my God, you can tell I loved it so much because the logo is completely worn off of it. But it has natural little fibers in it that help kind of like fluff up the brow. And those redheaded shades, I'm sorry, a lot of brands don't have them. And the brands that do are not as good as this one. So if you're a redhead, I love her. I think she's great. Okay, so this next one I'm really excited to talk about because I feel like everyone can love this. This is $5. If you guys remember my baby Saja cosplay, this is what I used to make my eyebrows blue. This is a lash primer from Essence. It's so cheap. This was gifted to me. I kind of thought the lash primer was a scam. I didn't really think that it did anything, but I just had it because she gifted it to me. And so I just used it. As soon as I ran out, I actually was like, you know what? I think that stuff did something. If you want lashes that look natural and you don't want them to clump together and you want them to be more like feathery and hydrated, this will do that. So what I do is I put this on, and then I'll do a different step. Let it dry just a little bit. You don't want it to dry all the way. And then go in with your mascara on top of it. And I really feel like it makes every single day a good mascara day. Anyway, guys, this is $5. It really does make a difference. Bessies, you know about this. This is the ColourPop BFF liner. I use the shade Grande. It looks black. Like you can't even really tell that it's brown, but it's brown. But because I'm so fair, I feel like brown products usually do like look a little bit more natural on me, but they have this in a ton of shades and it's just really easy to use. It's really easy to use. And I'm crazy. And the way I do my eye makeup is I do my mascara. I just draw it out from where my lashes are. And I do this after I do mascara. That's just what works for me. But this works so good. It lasts a long time. A lot of these like felt tip liners dry out really, really fast. And this one doesn't. I think it's $10. Okay, we're still talking about eyes. This is my favorite eyeshadow palette. This is the Master Matte's Neutrals palette from Makeup by Mario. You can tell I've loved mine. This is just like, I feel like so good for a natural girly. My typical eyeshadow look that I like to do is I like to mix this one and this one with a fluffy brush and just work it in the crease. That's like my day-to-day look. This shade, this really white one, is really gorgeous to just like put all over your eye and like really brighten it up. Or you can put it like under the brow bone and that kind of like lifts that part of your face up just a little bit. So I love using it for that too. This shade, if you use this with an angled liner brush, it looks like you just have like the natural kind of like shadow lifting up your eye. This one I use to contour my nose sometimes. It's the perfect shade for that. If you're a pale, pale girl like me. The shades here are just so thoughtfully chosen. You can use them for so many different things. I could easily use this as like a brow powder. So if you didn't want to buy like a ton of different products, you didn't want to buy a brow powder, an eyeliner, and an eyeshadow, you can use this as brow powder. You can use these shades as eyeliner. That's what I use them for. The one shade I was hoping to use a bit more, but like doesn't really work for me is this like gray one. But the rest of these are just so nice. They also make this in like a warm tone palette, and they also make palettes that have shimmers in them. This is so nice, and I use it for everything all the time. I love her. I love Makeup by Mario eyeshadow. It's really good. Okay, and then this next one, I feel like I wanted to recommend some things that were maybe like just a little bit more special. I talked about this on Spill the Tea with Martini and Grandma. I talked about this. I'm really just like, I'm so obsessed with this. This is the NYX Vivid Rich Mechanical Liner. It's retractable. I don't have any time to sharpen an eyeliner. I won't do it. I don't own a pencil sharpener and I simply will not. Most of the time when I sharpen a pencil, it just breaks. And then I gotta sharpen more and then I'm wasting, I'm not gonna do it. So I will only use retractable ones like this. And this shade, it's like a taupey, shimmery brown. I put this on my waterline like that. I'm reaching for it every single day because it gives you just a little bit of dimension on that lower lash line. I think that this is really special. It looks nice. I'm a big fan. This is not a super pigmented eyeshadow. This is a topper. It's an extra step at the end of the eyeshadow look that just gives you a little something special. I also really like to use this if I'm going to the underground club with my girls, if I'm going to a music festival, if I'm going to a rave, if I want to look like a fairy. I'll put it on my finger and then just tap it on my cheeks. And it gives you just like a little bit of sparkle in a way that doesn't look like childish. I feel like it's a fun way to kind of like amp up your look and make you look a little bit more like a fairy without looking like you tripped and fell in the craft store. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's so gorgeous. My favorite shade is Cosmic, but Space Cowboy is really special too. And then I think there's a shade called Eclipse that I've been really interested in trying as well. But I mean, I can't use this up. Right there, you can see it, just a little bit of those super sparkles. It's like diamond dust on your eyelids. So if you already have like an eyeshadow look that you really love, but you just wanted to get something maybe a little bit more special to really like amp it up, I think that's a really great option. Okay, besties, lips. This entire cup is full of lip products. I have lip products in my bathroom. I got lip products in this bag. I got lip products in my purse. I have lip products in my gym purse. I have lip products in my car. It's my favorite thing to buy is a lip product. And the first one is my all-time most beloved, favoriteest lip product ever from Dior. This is so special. Everybody was obsessed with these. This was fine, but this one was kind of a skip for me. And I feel like all of the like Sephora teens were like obsessed with this one, but this is her hotter, cooler, older sister. Every single time I wear this, I get compliments, I get asked what's on my lips. This was another product that I saw in a rich woman's bathroom when I was babysitting. I saw that she was using this and I was like, that's really slay. That's really actually very, very slay. I must have that. And I went and bought one and I just love it. I love it so much. I just use the 001 pink shade and it like fills in, like if you have like lines on your lips, it's gonna juice them all up, and it has just enough color that it really makes your lips like glow. Like look it up. Like my lips look great. I love this stuff. The color is so good. They have so many different colors. If I'm going out for the night and I want to bring just one product that I know I can swipe on at the dinner table, I don't need a mirror. I can put it on at the club. I don't have to worry too much about it. I don't have to fix my lip liner. It's going to be this every single time. It's so pretty and I love it. I will forever repurchase that product. It's so good. Okay, the next one, this is a lip oil worth the hype. This is the cherry shade. It's so nice. Is more? Should we just put more on? The brush, this like big like doe foot applicator. Ooh, it's so nice. It feels so fancy when you use it. It tastes good. It's not gloppy. This one from Dior, it was a little bit gloppy, a little bit sticky. Your hair is gonna get stuck in this. This one I feel like is more oily, so a little bit more slip to it, which I really like. I'm a big fan of this. And then the last one on this page is the Summer Fridays lip balm. I feel like so basic for recommending this, but it really is the best lip balm. It is a quintessential lip balm. When I put my lip balm on, I want it to be hydrating. I maybe want it to like taste good. I don't want it to be sticky. I want it to last a long time. This is my favorite one for stream because I feel like it lasts the longest. I have to reapply it the least when I'm yapping and yapping and yapping. I feel like this does exactly every single thing that I want a lip gloss to do, and the tube is really cute. I'm sorry, it's minimalist, it's chic, it's cute. I like the pink shade because pink is my favorite makeup color. I like pink blush, pink lip balm. That's just what I like. But I know they have some really gorgeous like brown shades, berry shades. Okay, now I had someone say that they had thinner lips and they were looking to maybe make their lips look a little bit thicker. This is what we talking about. Sachu Beauty Lip Liner Peel Off Stain. Okay, so you put this on as the first step in your makeup routine and you let it dry, and then you do all the rest of your makeup and then you peel it off at the end and it leaves a stain on your lips like a lip liner. The very first day that I wore this, Shannon asked me like if I got my lips done. She's like, did you get filler? And I was like, no, bestie, it's just my first day using this Sachu Beauty lip liner peel off stain. I remember that. I literally, it makes your lips look so good. I put this on before I went out for my bestie's birthday the other night. And Shira was like, what did you just put on? I want some of it. Shira stole it. She was like, what did you do to your lips? I want some of that. I want some of that. I gotta get me one. So this is at Ulta. I've seen it at Target. I feel like they're expanding. I use the shade 03. It's pinked. I feel like with trial and error, I've learned that I just put it like from here to here and then here to here. I leave off the edges, like the corners of my mouth. I don't put it on there. And then when I wipe it off, I'll put like a balm on. I do still like to wear lip liner after this because I'm just extra. But if you're more natural, you could probably get away with just this. And then if my lip liner wears off, like I got this underneath to hold down the fort. Like, can I have a high five? There you go. The lip liner I wanted to recommend, I just had it. Where'd it go? Well, I can't find it. Anyway, it doesn't matter because you guys can see it right here. It's the ColourPop So Juicy lip liner. So this has a little bit of menthol in it that will give a slight plump to your lips. I really only want my lips like a little bit more plumped on the edges anyway. So I feel like it's so smart to put a plumper in a lip liner. I think the shade that I use is Tease. Oh yeah, I wrote it down there. I use Tease. And anytime I wear this, I get compliments on my lip combo. So it's affordable. It's really, really nice. I feel like it lasts a long time. And it does give you just an extra little plump, making it just a little bit extra special, which I really appreciate. I was just going to recommend the last lip product, which is this cutie little ordinary lip balm. Everybody needs this. I think it's $9, maybe $9.50. $9.50. And this is skincare for your lips because this has squalene and amino acids in it. So I like to use this as like a final step before I go to bed in my skincare routine because lips are skin too. Everybody needs a lip balm and this one is so cheap and so good and it feels so nice on your lips. We love this. It's cheap, it's good, and it's cute. I have 2 of them. All right. Hair. It's time to talk about hair. Now, I get a lot of questions about my hair. I really think it's important to consider what type of hair you have. So if you have curly hair or you have thin hair, this is all just something to consider that we might be different and we might like different products. This is my favorite hairbrush, and as you can see, if you compare the way that this one looks to the picture, maybe I should get a new one. It is like there's hair falling out of it. Like I have used this thing to death. I like that it has like the traditional kind of bristles where it has like the little bead at the end that really does detangle your hair, but it also has like a second layer. They're vegan boar bristles, so they're not from an actual boar. I feel like this is really good at pulling the oils from the top of my hair down to the ends of my hair. So if you're someone who gets oily at your roots, but really, really dry down at the ends, I feel like a brush like this really, really helps. Anyway, guys, this is my favorite hairbrush. I think it's like 20 bucks. So it's a little bit more expensive than something that you'll just buy at like Walmart or something. But I've had mine for like 3 years. She maybe needs to be cleansed. She's kind of a little dirty, but I love it. I love this hairbrush. It's my go-to. Also, when I'm putting my hair up in a ponytail, you know how sometimes you can get like lumps and bumps? This smooths it out. One swipe, you're gonna have those lumps and bumps smooth. So if you're also the kind of person that likes to put your hair up, it's really good for that too. Day hair care is so nice. I love their hydrating cream and their oil as well. They smell insane. They smell so good. When my Shark FlexStyle broke on me, I was like, well, I don't want to buy another $300 hair dryer because this one betrayed me. I'm just going to go to my local grocery store and pick up a cheap Conair curling iron. I don't know why I ever stopped using one because this is so good. I feel like the trick that you need if you have long hair like me, you can't have a thin barrel. You need a bigger barrel. I feel like this gives the Victoria's Secret blowouty kind of curls that I really am looking for. And this is from Conair and I think it's 20 bucks. If you have shorter hair than me, they have smaller barrel sizes. So I think you should definitely consider your hair length. My hair is that long, so, fairly long. I love this. I also feel like my Shark FlexStyle, when I was curling my hair with it, I would have to redo those curls every single day. They would fall out and I'd have to fix them up, but these curls last so much longer. And if it's helpful, I'll show you how I do it. I feel like when you start up at the top, the very first thing you are doing, you're building heat and you're building volume at the root. This is a theme for me. You guys know I always want more volume because my hair is like heavy and flat. And then you roll it out a little bit, and now you're building even more volume at the root. The ends of your hair are gonna curl in like 2 seconds. You don't need to spend a lot of time down there. You can leave them out and then comes out and then ta-da, and that's how I curl my hair. I like to curl away from my face. I think that that's the most flattering for me. I don't think I'm ever gonna buy an expensive tool ever again because it really just gets the job done. I want to get bangs, but I hate the feeling of wet hair on my face. So every time I shower, it's going to be sensory overload. Clefairy, I got you. I've got you. We can actually skip ahead to number 6, okay? And we can talk about that. This is $5 on Amazon. This is my number 1 most used, most favorite beauty product of 2025. Number 1. If I cannot find this, ask Spencer, the way that I tear through the house looking for this. I don't know why I only have one either. I need to click my own link and buy some spares. Because if I don't have this, I'm unwell. What I do when I get out of the shower and my bangs are wet and I don't want to deal with them being in my face, I'll put them up like this. Roll them up in there. 99% of the time when I am just like walking around my house and I'm not live on stream, this is what I look like. Why didn't I think of that? So yeah, I'll put it up like that. And then it, you know, when you take it out, when your bangs are dry, they're going to be curly. They're going to be curly. But if they're a little too curly, I just take my blow dryer and I just blow dry them down really quick. And then they're fine. Another time when bangs are really annoying is when you're doing your makeup. You can't do your makeup with your bangs in your face. So I put it up. And then when I take them out in the morning, I'm good to go. Let me read what I wrote about this. I wrote, my pride and joy. I love this $5 hair roller from Amazon. It's sitting in my hair as I type this. If you have any bangs at all and you don't own one of these, girl, no wonder you want to grow your bangs out because they're too much of a hassle to style. I put my bangs in this while I do my makeup and I don't know how I would live without it. This has like changed the game. I also, if you want bangs and you want something that will like make it easy, we can talk about product number 4. I got mine off of the TikTok shop, okay? These all do the same thing. But this is a heated thermal roller brush. You plug this in and it gets hot like a curling iron, but it's a brush. If you just get in here like this, and this is what I'll do. I'll just go like this for like 10 seconds or so. Your bangs are gonna look good. And then sometimes like you'll have like little gaps like right here. And so I'll take just a little bit like this and I'll go like that. And it just kind of helps it all like blend together. This is what I use to style my hair today. If I use my curling iron, the curls will be like a little bit more pronounced. But this is really good for just like a super natural, just like really chic and polished hair look. And if you have bangs that you need to make behave, this really, really does help. Okay, now when we're sitting here, and we're talking about top 5 most favoritist, most beloved products of the entire year, you know that this is making the list. I ran out of this the other day and immediately got in my car and bought more. I actually can't live without this. If you're a girl who likes to sweat, you like a sweaty workout, and you don't want to be washing your hair every single day, this is the most effective dry shampoo that I've ever tried. I have only tried the volume and fullness version, so I don't know if the other Dove dry shampoos are good or not, but this one, I don't think there will ever be a world where I live without her. I feel like I've recommended this to everyone. I think it's like $9. Does it leave like a dusty film on your hair? I don't know if dusty film is the right word for it. It adds like a texture that I want to be there. The grit is like what makes it so you can zhuzh it up and like give it like more volume. Anyway, guys, I love her. I love this product so much. It's so good. And it is the only dry shampoo that I can use it. And I don't just get 1 more day of clean hair. I get 2, sometimes 3. Sometimes 3, okay? So it's that good. If you're not concerned with like your roots, I don't know, like dirty hair, if you just want something to give you a little like zhuzh, Shannon, you might actually like the triple sec. Here, Spence brought it. This is from Drybar and it is more expensive. This is not going to absorb oil or clean your hair, but it is going to give you the volume and a little bit of texture. Spencer loves this. He has very straight hair. So this, I feel like, gives him just a little bit of like hold and volume that really makes his hair look nice. And I love this stuff too. So this is something I would spray down here, like in the curls, not on my roots. Okay, the next one. This is a game changer. This is from Kenra, and they have this in multiple different sizes. This is a blow dry spray, advanced dry thermal protectant. It has a little bit of an oily slip that really hydrates your hair but doesn't like weigh it down. And I don't know what magic, sorcery, wizardry, or whatever they did to this. This will cut your dry time in half. If you have thick hair like me, you got a lot of hair to get through, this will save your life. This is an essential for me to like actually not spend 200 years in the bathroom blow drying my hair. So this really does speed it up. And then the last one, this one is nice and affordable, you guys. And I have been using this for so long that the bottles don't even look the same as the picture. Chat is sounding off right now. We all love this one. This is anti-frizz, detangling, shine, softness, tames flyaways, and heat protects up to 450 degrees. I got that spray when you recommended it. This one? My hair held a curl. Alley candy. I love to hear that. Yeah, this is so cheap. You can get this at any local drugstore or grocery store. You don't have to get it on Amazon. I want to say it's like $5. It's a big bottle. So what I do if I'm doing my hair, I will put the Kenra blow dry spray in, blow dry my hair, and then before I use like a curling iron or a thermal brush, then I put this in. All right, and then this is the last page. I wanted to end with fragrance because that's the last step in my get ready routine is I gotta do like a little spritz. I would say on most days, I'm reaching for one of these guys. I have so many other scents from Sol de Janeiro, and I love to mix it up. These two are my, I love them both so much. As you can see, the giant one is the 68. This is the one that matches the body wash that I shared and the lotion that I shared. I will say, in full transparency, Sol de Janeiro sent this to me. I organically recommended their products on my stream, and they were kind enough to send this to me. But even if they didn't send this to me, I would recommend it. I got that 71. Oh, Shannon, tell them about it. Tell him about 71. You're trying to trap a man. This will trap him. This will trap him. This smells like freshly baked sugar cookies. I would say this one is my favorite, but this one is Spencer's. And every time I wear this, people tell me I smell good. Every single time. It's not my vibe to do a really strong fragrance for every day. So I love Sol de Janeiro because they're really special fragrances. They last a really long time, but they're not intensely heavy. You can wear this to a gym. You can wear this to a movie theater. You can wear this on a plane, and you're not gonna like offend anybody with a super, super strong scent. They just launched a brand new body butter in this scent. I have not tried it, but I need to. All right, anyway, I love these so much, okay? They're the best. The final product of Red's recommended, you guys, is the Orabella perfume. I do not have the nightcap one anymore, but I love the nightcap smell. I wanted to do it because I know you guys love vanilla. And this one, the nightcap one, is a little bit more vanilla-y. Look at it now. Look at the way that it looks. Okay, now check this. It has transformed. It is now like a creamy white. And that's because if you can see in the image here, this top layer is like an oil. I don't know what kind of oil, but it's like an oil. And then the rest of it is fragrance. So when you shake it and you mix it together, it like emulsifies the oil and the fragrance. So when you spray it on your skin, it lasts forever. It lasts forever. I even use this as like a room spray sometimes because it smells so good and it lasts so long. And I really feel like the scents are all giving like whimsical fairy in some way. It can be pricey if you buy the big one. This is like the mid-size one. I think it's maybe like 75, but then they have a really little guy too that you can buy for about 35. This one in particular, it smells like cuddling with Edward Cullen after he just got done running around in the forest. That's what it smells like. Yeah. The vanilla one is gonna be called Nightcap, but it's like a really sexy vanilla. I don't know. I think that these are special. I have never smelled another perfume that smells like these. I think that they're really unique. And I think that if you're the kind of person who already has like a huge fragrance collection, this is still something that would be very special to you. And the bottle is gorgeous. I will say the one thing about the bottle that drives me crazy is it doesn't sit up and down. They do sell a holder for it, but I'm cheap and I'm not gonna buy that. But do you guys know what this shape reminds me of? Did anyone watch Dragon Tales as a child? This is giving, I wish with all my heart to fly with dragons in a land apart. That's what this, like every time I'm holding, I'm like, it's my special stone. It's my special dragon stone. Okay, guys, I had one last little note in here, and you can go ahead and like take the time to read all of this if you want, but just something that I wanted to talk about a little bit is I feel like you do not need anything that I recommended to you today, okay? You don't need it. You need like water and food to live, okay? Like you do not need all of this stuff. If you want something and you want to shop for it, like I hope that this guide made you feel like you could buy something that you really love. You should be excited about the things that you purchase, and you shouldn't feel like you're being sold to. Like I just hope that you guys buy things because you want to and they already fit in with things that you already love. So I don't know, like maybe try and like finish something. Like if you love the blush that you're using right now, finish that blush and then be excited to buy a new one. Just be a mindful consumer, y'all, because the world is trying to sell you absolutely everything. I just want to say thank you guys again so much for being so kind today and being so excited to do this with me. And if you want to see more content like this from me, like be sure to let me know. We could also do like clothes. We could do, I don't know, more like in-depth skincare stuff. So anyway, if we want to do fun stuff like that, please just keep on letting me know. I'm here to, you know, I want to do stuff that you guys think is fun. I love you guys so much. You've made this night really special for me. Okay, I love you. Bye.